Okay, so today we're going to be reading the recently leaked David Ayer Cut script segments. He has confirmed these himself. These are real. And basically, someone on Twitter asked him how much of this was shot. And he said all of it. So that does give it all credence. This is all the real deal of the Ayer Cut. Arnie, what do you think of Suicide Squad 2016?
Oh man, I mean, Suicide Squad taught me a big life lesson, and that's just to never get excited for anything. I got way too excited for that film, and it's yeah. I mean, you know that I'm super sensitive to like spoilers nowadays, and the reason is genuinely because I watched every Suicide Squad trailer. I learned so much about it before going in. Although, actually, in hindsight, half the footage wasn't even in the final film, so I guess how much was really spoiled. But yeah, I'm super careful with getting hyped for films now. So, short answer, not a massive fan, basically.
Yeah, you know how I feel about the film. But it is really worth noting that much like what happened with Justice League 2017. It's much more a bastardization of what the film was supposed to be than it is the actual Suicide Squad 2016. What we got was a very vetted version of that film, and like Zack Snyder did with the Snyder Cut, David Ayer's out and about on social media and stuff, campaigning for his cut of Suicide Squad to be a thing. Now, I think Warner Media CEO, or maybe not CEO, but like Ann Sarnoff anyway, she said it's not happening. She said it's not on the cards. And, I would like to see the Ayer Cut, but if it's not happening, it's not happening. And this is the closest thing we'll get to getting a look at it. So we can kind of decide, does Warner Brothers maybe have a point in not releasing the Ayer Cut, maybe due to quality reasons or anything else? But just before we start, have you seen The Suicide Squad 2021?
I have indeed, and I loved it. It was, I know a lot of people have already said this, but it was everything the original should have been, to be honest. And it's so strange though, like when people ask you what is this film, do you tell them that it's a sequel? Do you tell them it's like a remake, or do you just simply answer yes?
I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if the person you're talking to hasn't seen the original Suicide Squad, do you want them to have an attack of dysentery by watching the 2016 version?
Yeah, I mean, my dad recently saw the new Suicide Squad, and he loved it. But he was skeptical because he'd heard that the 2016 one wasn't great. And I told him, I said, just give this one a try. And bear in mind, he doesn't really know an awful lot about DC characters, especially not the Suicide Squad. The extent of his knowledge is really just, the Dark Knight trilogy and a few other films. But he loved it. He loved the film. And so I think it's great that it's not just a good DC film, but just a good film in general that, fans and casual audiences can go and enjoy.
I agree entirely. Like, and as well as that, like, it's got stuff in there that rewards you if you've seen the 2016 one, but you do not need to see the 2016 one.
Oh, yeah, completely.
So let's just dive straight into the Ayer Cut script fragments. What I've got here is in no particular order, so it will probably make about as much sense as Suicide Squad 2016 in terms of the ordering of these scenes. But you know what? That's part of the fun. We're getting the true Warner Brothers experience here. So, shall I start with this first page?
Please do.
Okay, so, insert scope POV. Shadows move about. The distinctive gnarled heads of lurking EAs. Deadshot. They got dudes posted up all over the place. How we getting through? Wait, where's Flag? Deadshot looking around. Here's a truck engine. Deadshot sees. Flag behind the wheel of a gasoline tanker. He aims it at the barricade, opens the door, and spills out onto the street. The tanker smashes into the barricade, Flag already running back to the others. Flag. Boomer, hit it! Thunk. Boomer throws a boomerang into the side of the tanker, the exploding kind. Kawoomp. The result is spectacular. A massive fireball of burning gas mushrooms uncontrollably, turning the wall of cars into burning pyre. blasting a hole through it. Did we have this scene in the original film? I can't remember, honestly.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. This isn't ringing a bell. It's funny. It's just occurred to me that what we're reading now is essentially what we were originally excited for when the first Suicide Squad trailer dropped.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, this kind of tone, I guess.
Yeah, because I feel like it should have been... I feel like we should have known something was up when the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer dropped, but we were too distracted by how well that trailer was edited.
We didn't know what we were in for at that time.
No.
Like, with Justice League, we knew better. By the time, like, Heroes by David Bowie started playing in the trailer, we knew that things were changing.
Yeah.
Whereas with Suicide Squad, we had no idea. But so far, this isn't bad. It seems to make use of, like, Captain Boomerang a little better.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to get any of Slipknot, the man who can climb anything.
I really hope so. You know, I think it's terribly unfair that Harley had all that backstory and we learned nothing about Slipknot. You know, I want to see a flashback to Slipknot when he's like a kid. He's on the climbing frame and some kid like pushes him off or something, and then he vows that he'll never fall off anything ever again. And that's how Slipknot becomes the hero.
The man who can climb anything. Okay, so this is your page, Arnie. Page 117 to be exact.
Oh, wow. Okay, going straight in. Okay. Tendrils grope at Katana. They overwhelm her. A tendril lands on Katana's neck, enters her ear. Her eyes dilate, and she inhales in shock. Katana's eyes go black as she turns from friend to foe. Enchantress. Now she will harvest your souls.
You sounded just like Cara Delevingne with that line. Honestly, I'm impressed.
Now, you couldn't see, but I was doing the wavy arm thing as I said that.
I can imagine.
I hope it came across in the performance.
No, 100%. Hang on, let me just say it again.
Now she will harvest your souls.
Oh, man. So besides the tentacle going in her ear, what kind of fetish shit is this? But
yeah, I know, right?
I mean, that said, like in the final battle, Katana didn't really get to do much. I guess now she's working. I can't
think of anything that Katana actually did in the final battle.
Oh, she had Rick Flag's back.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that's good. That's what he said that she'd do. So
he kept to his promise.
Cutting all those monsters in half like mowing the lawn.
All right, so here we have another bit of the final battle. Presumably, this takes place before your page because it's 113. Thanks.
Oh wow, yeah.
Thanks, Reddit.
This really is edited like the 2016 film. Wow.
Enraged, Incubus charges up to deal out serious fractal vengeance. Here comes Katana, spinning with her sword. Schwack! She slices his head in half. The spirit of Incubus is absorbed by the Soul Taker. His soul belongs to my sword. He cannot harm us now. So her sword really did capture the sword of the soul of its victims in this one.
That's pretty, you know, she got to do something pretty significant in this version.
So far, actually, this is better than the theatrical so far.
Yeah, justice for Katana.
I'm looking forward to some Joker Harley stuff, though. Hopefully. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, that's why we're all here. Come on.
Here we go. Okay, you get the first Joker Harley scene.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Moments later, they stand together at the edge of a platform inside the vast, decomposing industrial plant. Joker points at the chemical vat 100 feet below them, a vile, insidious liquid inside. This place should be an EPA Superfund site. Joker, I was born here, down there. He grabs her shoulders, staring into her soul with his madly hypnotic eyes. Would you die for me? Yes. No, that's too easy. Would you... Sorry, I'm getting too into this. Would you live for me?
Get into it, man. Get into it.
I'm getting into it, yeah. He smiles the smile, and it scares the living shit out of her. She starts shaking. There is a power about him, like a lion about to swallow a mouse. Will you embrace me and only me? Will you bind your spirit to me in hate? Do you consign your soul to me? Do you laugh at the world in disgust? Dr. Quinzel. Yes.
It definitely is just slightly more elaborate than the theatrical version in this case.
It feels like a more extended version of that scene.
What I want to know is, what is the smile? Is that just the Joker's signature smile, or is this where he puts the hand tattoo over his face?
Oh man, that's a good question. We need answers.
Will you embrace me and only me and spit in the face of society?
Society.
Oh, okay. I've got a nice June moon scene.
Lucky you.
Okay, so June. Waller thinks she has a servant, but Waller serves the witch. She's planning something. She's testing us, testing me, waiting to... Flag shuts her up with a kiss. Very old school, that. Very
it's kind of,
golden eye era Bond, you know?
Yeah, just like, shut up.
Shut up, lady!
I'm like, trust me, like, as someone who has a girlfriend, that would not get me a kiss. That would get me a smack.
Well, it sounds better in that case. Jeez.
I was gonna say, if we're mid argument, and I'm just like, shut up, and I pull her in for a kiss,
fucking bend over.
That ain't gonna go well for me.
The leathers come on. Waller enters. I sure hope you two are using protection. I don't want you guys spawning the Antichrist, do we? Amanda, stop. Just stop. June, give us a minute. I'm doing everything in his "this is Katana" voice. June exits, pleading with her eyes that Flag keep her secrets. Waller shuts the door off Flag's sour look. Interesting.
I love that Flag sort of talks to Waller there like she's his mum embarrassing him in front of his new girlfriend.
Mom, like, get away!
God, Waller, stop!
You're embarrassing me in front of Katana!
Katana.
Sorry, she's got my back. Oh, you've got a Bruce scene.
Oh, a Bruce scene. Nice. Okay. Oh, I think, is this the last scene?
I think this is the after credits. This is the pup cut of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Everything's out of sequence. Everything's
this one is pretty accurate. The pup cut. This is the definitive cut.
Release the Arnie cut.
All right, let's get it. Bruce pauses, turns, notes her smile. She knows. Bruce, maybe you should shut it down. If you don't, I can't help you. Bruce Wayne exits, leaving Waller to her stake. And that's when all three of her phones explode with the news of Joker's raid. Her face drops. A storm is coming.
Oh, they were setting up a little Joker sequel here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wasn't that Joker Harley film meant to happen?
Yeah, it was, and they were gonna base it off
doubts.
Like Bad Santa or something.
Happen.
They were apparently gonna do like Harley Quinn goes on Dr. Phil, and it was gonna be like in the same sort of style as Bad Santa. Well, I guess it would have been nice to just elaborate on one Joker and Harley story in the DCEU. So looking back, I don't think I would have minded. Well, better than this outcome, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so she grins and plants one on his lip. Croc emerges from the wreckage with Waller over his shoulder. Okay, I don't know the context of this. Does Amanda Waller plant one on Croc's lips?
I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, like, context is really important here. Really important.
Put me down. He does. She can't stand. It's over? Yes, it's over, Katana! Flag looks at Harley, Deadshot, Katana, Boomer, Killer Croc, Diablo, scorched, battered and bloody, emotionally and physically wrecked. They all trade knowing looks. They are now bound together in a Guardians of the Galaxy moment. They all escape from the jaws of hell. Together, Waller looks at this new, unstoppable team. A thank you would be nice. So,
very good, Harley. Very good.
I'm guessing this is after the final battle, and we notice that Diablo isn't dead.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that the film is called Suicide Squad, and the only person that killed themselves was
the best character.
The man who could climb anything.
Oh, why? Why?
Oh,
well, actually, we were talking about Killer Croc laying one on Amanda Waller. He does state in the film that I like her. So I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Like the whole idea that Killer Croc just gave her a sloppy crocodile kiss. Okay. Suck my croc, Waller. So you've got a boomerang Diablo. This is you. This is all you.
All right. Okay, let's get it. Whap. Whack. Boomerang hacks his way out of the mess of tendrils. Wary, Diablo's unsure he isn't under control. Diablo, say something. Boomerang, you out of petrol, princess? Give him a hand. I can't do an Australian accent. I tried.
You made him sound so gentle.
I know. Flag empties his pistol into an approaching tendril. He's out of ammo. Then Deadshot shoots his last round. Yo, toss me a mag. Flag. I'm out of ammo. Harley loads her last 6 bullets, presses her pistol against the final tendril connected to Croc. Blam, 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 severing it. Croc returns to normal, releases Katana. Now the squad forms a defensive circle, exhausted, almost beaten. Chest heavy, more tendrils gather to attack. Deadshot nods at the end. The engine. Sorry.
It's okay.
Not very literate. Deadshot. We gotta destroy that satanic shit she's plugged into.
I hate the whole lines like satanic shit. It feels like David Ayer was writing Deadshot as just Will Smith more so than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, if we're honest, that's not too far from what we had in the film. But, he was still, I think Will Smith, all things considered, did quite a good job in Suicide Squad.
He acted fine. I didn't think much of his characterization because it was just, it's Will Smith, isn't it,
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. We knew what we were getting into.
All right, so, I've got a nice Killer Croc scene. Hang on, let me get some water for my
Killer
Croc
looking
voice.
Forward to this.
Okay, so hang on, wait. Okay. Exterior, Midway City, wide street, night. They round a corner. Deadshot and Killer Croc walking together. When we're back in Gotham, I have a list for you. Names I want crossed out. Do you have any idea what my fee is? You killed a man once. An important man. You cut out his heart and sent it to the client. I don't discuss my business. I was the client. I know what you cost. So...
Ooh. These two actually interact in this version.
The thing is, though, why would Killer Croc, a killer, go to Deadshot to kill someone?
I mean, my only thought is that could this be when Croc was still like a humanoid? That's my only guess here, because otherwise, yeah, you're right. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense.
If it is when he's humanoid, okay, but if it's when he's a Croc. That's so stupid.
I mean, I don't really know an awful lot about Killer Croc as a character. Generally, what age does he become Killer Croc? Is he human for a good chunk of his life, or does he spend most of his life as Killer Croc?
I think as a child, he's got a green skin defect, and as he reaches adolescence, he starts to. But then again, why would there be a flashback to I don't know. I don't know.
Just Killer Croc as a kid hiring Deadshot.
I want you to kill my dad. He took my Xbox away.
A kid pushed me in the playground.
All right, you've got yourself this here.
Yeah, also, we've not brought this up yet, but yeah, Katana does seem to have been brainwashed by that thing that crawled into her ear earlier in the script, because there's some big fight scene happening here. Okay. Evil Katana glares at the squad, poised to destroy. Deadshot, not good. Then a figure looms towards them. Killer Croc. Katana spins madly, winding up winding up to decapitate Harley.
There you go.
Wham! Yeah, got it. Wham! Croc punches Katana, sending her flying, but the tendrils stretch like rubber bands, fling her right back towards him. Croc sidesteps her sword, grabs her neck, and slams her to the ground. He rips out the tendrils jacked into her. Her normal, cold, murderous eyes return. Katana, thank you. Croc helps her up, then Harley. Good guy, Croc. Good guy, Croc.
Yeah, Croc's getting a bit more to do in this as well, it seems.
Yeah, he's getting much more to do, yeah.
Croc and Katana are definitely more prevalent in this version. Yeah, go on.
Remember when they announced the extended cut and they said we were going to get more Killer Croc? And by more, they just meant him chucking up on a plane.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah, it was so gross as well.
I know, like, gee, thanks for adding that one, guys.
You're going to get more.
Yeah,
Here he is.
You had 11 precious minutes of extended scenes, and you chose one of them with this.
Poor guy. But, like, I'm noticing in this script as well, we've got, like, a lot of very short, uninteresting dialogue, like Deadshot saying not good and stuff like that at this. Like, there's a lot of that very quick reactionary dialogue that was in the theatrical cut, where it's just this really quick thing, but there's, like, nothing interesting about it. You know, I'm not asking him for him to make a speech or something, but, like, oh, I don't know.
I remember in one of the trailers, Deadshot saying not good, and then it kind of cuts to the Joker, which kind of... The trailer made it look like they were about to take him on, but I'm not sure if he ever actually says that line in the final cut of the film.
I don't think so. I mean, if it did, it's not exactly a memorable line or anything. I should get like a Deadshot t-shirt with just not good on it.
Not good.
You know what they say, with the bad guys, we're not good.
So that's it, huh? With some kind of not good.
All right. Okay, so I think this is me, isn't it?
Yeah, this is you. Oh, you got a Joker scene.
I got a Joker Harley scene. Okay.
Hey.
So Harley registers that with a slight flick of her eyes, a seed is planted. She crosses to Katana's sword, picks it up. Disappointment spears the sword. Harley slowly approaching Enchantress with the Soul Taker. Hurry up! Do you have to make a goddamn show out of everything? Harley smiles thinly and swallows her pride for the 1,000th time. Maybe we see, maybe we don't. But it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. Deadshot, think you could drop him before he hits the button? With what, a dirty look? Harley climbs the steps to join Joker, whispers in his ears. Please don't disrespect me in front of my friends. Oh. So, presumably, the Joker sees the squad and everything. This is, I think, the final battle.
Yeah.
And the Joker's present, and he's being quite abusive towards her. Like...
This is the biggest change that I wanted to see, and if there is, by some miracle, an Ayer cut, I want to see Joker during the third act, along with the rest of the squad. That was something I went into the cinema actively looking forward to, because, you know, in the trailers they had Joker's half-burnt face.
Yeah,
I remember leaving thinking, like...
Where was that?
Oh, yeah, that just sort of didn't happen, so...
Oh, you've got a Batman scene!
Oh, let's go. A gloved hand lands on Deadshot's shoulder. He freezes. Camera reveals Batman. Deadshot. Now, here, I'm with my kid. Batman. Take a good look at her. Show her grey hair when you see her again. Wow, fuck, Batman.
I don't like that.
Jeez, like, my God. Like,
it never sat right with me that Batman did this, like, at a time when, like, he was with his kid and stuff in the original film.
It's also such a similar situation to him. It's in an alleyway. There's a parent and a kid there. Like, weird.
I could kind of justify that for, like, pre-BVS Batman. Like, where he's, you know, he's off the rails and stuff. But even this line of dialogue, he wouldn't just say that, because that's literally indulging in the situation.
Yeah. Also, I can't really imagine, like, Batfleck saying the whole she'll have grey hair when you see her again. I don't know. That just doesn't really roll off the tongue. I don't know. It's
also just, like, you're saying that literally in front of her. Like, that's... There's no way that kid would then walk out between Deadshot and Batman and be like, Daddy, please don't. She's just like, shoot him.
Yeah, shoot him, Dad.
Shoot him in the fucking face!
Get him, Dad, get him! Fire!
She's British now.
I'm just...
Take a good look at her. She'll be British when you see her again.
I guess we got a bit of an improvement in the film with the whole, I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Yeah, that's much better.
But then he does proceed to do it
in front of his daughter. I also noticed that Deadshot tries to shoot him and misses. Like, does that not defeat the entire point? Like,
it does a bit. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a Joker. All right, so interior, Midway City, Extraction Chinook night. Harley has the biggest smile ever as Joker grasps her hand and holds her onto the tail ramp, but Joker's not smiling back. The shit I have to do for you. Pardon? She goes in for a hug, but he stiff arms her. See, that's better. This is clearly her going onto the helicopter, and in the final film, this is where they're like made out, and he was like, "Oh, I've got grape soda." Like,
skin rug waiting.
What?
By the way, I'm very much enjoying your Ace Ventura.
I'm not doing like a serious Joker for this. This is the fucking Suicide Squad. Who cares, But like,
very good point.
But like, this is better. Like, they definitely got the Joker and Harley's relationship better here.
See, yeah, if this was what it was like in the film, then I feel like there would be a smoother transition into Birds of Prey, because
definitely.
In the version we had of this film, to be honest, besides the shock therapy and Ace Chemicals scene, he doesn't really do anything particularly abusive to her that we see on screen.
Yeah, he's literally a perfectly good boyfriend. Like, yeah, he electrocutes her. Like, who hasn't done that to their significant other at some point?
Exactly. I mean, everyone's tricked their significant other into that chemicals. It just happens.
It's a good look for you. I like the pale look,
Yeah, we love that for you. We love that.
The one thing I don't like here, and this is a weird opinion. I know not a lot of people agree with me. I don't like Batman villains swearing. It feels like a cop-out.
I knew you were going to say that. And I know what you mean. It does, even though he's a villain, it does sound weird.
Like the thing with Joker.
I remember it took a bit of getting used to when I watched the Harley Quinn TV series a while back, hearing the Joker.
See, that was funny though, because it was clearly played for like different.
Yeah.
But like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, why are they doing this? Like, my thing with like Batman villains swearing is like, especially for like Joker, I think he's quite, even though he's a thug and a criminal and stuff, I think of him as quite an eloquent guy. Like the idea that before he got doused in the chemicals, he was quite a sophisticated fella. But like, also it's just like Batman villains have some really iconic dialogue that can send chills down your spine, and they can do it all without provocative language like this. And I don't mind just like a little F-bomb or something here and there. And I think Harley Quinn does it well. But like with this, I don't know. It makes me think of, I think it was Batman Assault on Arkham, where Joker's just like, I'm here, bitches! And I'm just like, he wouldn't say that. That doesn't sound right at all. Like,
yeah. No, I agree. Even this this gangster version of Joker, I still feel like even this version has like an elegance to him, and as you say, he doesn't really need to, rely on profanity.
He doesn't need to swear. That's kind of the whole.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a good bit. Okay.
Oh wow, look at this. Okay. Smack, and Pimp slaps the blue out of her eyes. Wow, this is definitely cut. This bit, yeah. She falls back on the road. Joker is on top of her in a flash. Joker pulls his purple anodized straight razor and teases the sharp edge across her lips. She parts them. He slides the blade gently into her open mouth. Joker, I can make you smile. Her eyes locked on his. She could not be more unafraid. Joker, do you want this? Dr. Quinzel, yes. Joker, this. You want this? Dr. Quinzel, I want you. Joker, this is me. Dr. Quinzel, then I want it. She licks her lip. Sexy.
Oh, did Joss Whedon write this? This is like
sexy.
She licks your lip. Wicked sexy.
We have entered fanfic territory.
50 Shades of Green.
Yeah. Joker arches an eyebrow in wicked anticipation.
What eyebrows? He doesn't have eyebrows.
Exactly, he doesn't have eyebrows. Yeah. About to hurt her bad.
Oh.
Hurt her for good. But he can't. Why not? He stands, angry with himself, confused.
His knife went a bit floppy, it sounds like.
It went a bit of
Got a case of the rubber knife syndrome.
Oh, no.
Happens to us all, mate.
Flaccid knife. Oh.
I hate this. This is the worst bit so far.
This is terrible.
This is worse. This is much worse.
Why is it that we wanted them to explore the abusive side, but not like this? Not like this.
Mr. Joker will see you now.
Why can't we just have things?
Oh,
look at this.
What the fuck? I can't read that even if... Hang on.
Wow. Good luck, man.
Let me try and open up the native file on my end.
You've got a Joker scene. I can see that.
Oh, cool. Okay, I can bring out my... Bring out
the Joker.
Bring out my inner crazy. Let's see. Gotham private nightclub. Oh, no. I think I know... Yeah,
club scene.
It's the club scene. Okay. Interior, Gotham private nightclub. Night, fresh, modern, with go-go dancers. It's a sanctuary for high rollers, mobsters, and shot callers. Joker enters with his greatest creation yet. Let's behold, Harley Quinn. Dr. Quinzel has transformed into something primal and deadly. Eyes bright with madness. Indomitable. Insouciant. I don't know what the fuck that word is.
I think the wrong part of the script is on screen for me right now. I'm not sure if it is for you as well.
Buggeration. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Everybody in the place watching them. The power couple of Gotham's underworld. An hour later, at Joker's VIP table, Monster T, an evil-looking gangster. An evil-looking gangster.
Monster T. Oh, what an icon.
He's the best. He's the best fucking character. Pays his respect. Harley has joined the go-go dancers, and Monster T can't help looking. He licks his lips.
What is it with licking lips in this?
Is everyone here a dog out of a fucking Tex Avery cartoon? Like his eyes start popping out?
Have you ever looked at a woman and licked your lips? Like, maybe we're doing something wrong, but I've never done that.
Maybe that is why I can't get a GF. That might be the reason.
or it could just be because these people, they are the bad guys.
No, I know what it is.
It's what they do.
I've been licking my lips too quietly. I need to do a bit more of the so that they know, you know?
That's what you got to do. Make them aware. Make them aware.
Hey, baby. Give me a wet kiss. Let me tongue punch your pussy box.
Stop. I'm blushing.
Wicked sexy, bro. You want this? Okay, so... Yes, there she is, the infamous Harley Quinn. You enjoying her? No, that's not your lady, Joker. That's your lady, Joker. We do a lot of business. I ain't messing that up. I'm trying not to do like an offensive accent, but the way this is written, you cannot help it.
I get it. Look, the audience won't mind. They understand.
You don't like her? You hate her? What do you have against her? Come on, Joker. What am I gonna say, brother? It's so bad.
Okay, now the audience might have something to say.
Yeah, I'm getting... There ain't no right answer. You know,
it's finally the day. Pup's being cancelled.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do Southern American accents. Come on, Joker. What am I gonna say, brother? There ain't no right answer. There we go. That's better. There's always a right answer. Joker whistles, waves over Harley. She cartwheels off the stage and joins her man. Puddin'? You're my gift to this gentleman. You belong to him now.
Wait, no. Where's Honka Honka? Where's Honka Honka? No!
It's like the Warner Brothers execs like, I don't think the Joker would say gentleman. How about Honka Honka?
Yeah, that's much more Joker. Yeah.
This guy? Cool. Harley sits in the gangster's lap, whispers in his ear. You're cute. You want me? I'm all yours. So it's just a slightly different version of the... Like, something I was saying was, I hope that the club scene is a reshoot that David Ayer didn't agree to. Because that is the worst scene in the history of cinema ever. and it's here.
Yeah.
So therefore, by proxy, it makes this the worst movie in the history of movies. So,
Yeah. I can't decide if that's an improvement or not over what we have.
We've got a bit more of Monster T. Do you want to read this bit, or do you want me to continue this scene myself?
You know what? I feel like you just nailed the accent, and I feel like you're on a roll. I feel like you should finish this part.
All right, okay, let's do this.
Do it.
She puts his hand on her thigh. Monster T is pouring sweat, caught between these two psychopaths. Joker, I don't want no beef. Then accept my gift. I'm sick of her. That's a very easy way to show that the Joker doesn't love Harley.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he doesn't say, you want no beef, you want no beef.
You want no beef, don't want no beef.
Joker pulls his purple 45 and offers it to the... What is that, gun? Oh, it's a gun, okay. And
I think it must be, yeah.
And offers it to the evil-looking gangster. Or shoot her. Push her right on back with a bullet. Either way, do me the favor, please. Harley caresses Monster T's face. Right between my eyes, lover. Oh, I don't like that.
Blimey.
I don't like that at all. The man takes the gun. It would be worse not to. Now you say thank you. Thank you. It has to be a joke, but it's not. Harley stands and backs away. Everyone watching this unfold. The tension unbearable. Monster T is cratering, with Harley and Joker staring at him. Two expectant birds of prey. Ooh. Do you know the answer now? The gangster nods. Yes. Time for you to save yourself. Monster T places the Joker's pistol under his own chin. Blam! It's the easy way out. Joker laughs.
Very good, very good. So authentic. I was watching an interview. I think it was Conan, and Jared Leto was saying how he tried out like so many different laughs.
Yes, I remember the first one as well.
Dude, you chose that one?
No, but do you remember the first one he showed where he was like,
oh yeah.
Just having like a...
That sounded more like Peter Griffin.
I was about to say, I have like a Peter Griffin laugh.
The Joker just being...
Madness is the emergency exit. Smart guy, lot of brains. Harley goes in for a kiss. Don't touch me, this is on you. That guy made me a lot of money. We're leaving. He grabs her arm and drags her out of there. I think the ending of this scene's better. Like the Joker
it's
kind of coercing him into killing himself. And then like a smart guy, a lot of brains ain't bad. Him pushing Harley away. Again, not bad.
I mean, this version makes more sense as to why Joker actually got mad. In the original one, I think the issue with that scene is it's just so weirdly edited. It's all over the place.
Yeah, I've noticed in that scene, there's literally a moment where the shot jump cuts from a shot of Harley Quinn standing up
to her
sitting down. Yeah, and it literally jump cuts, and it's so noticeable.
It is. It is. I somehow didn't notice it when I first watched it in cinemas, but yeah, it's like stuff just happens for reasons. It's weird. It's weird.
Do you wanna do this scene together? Do you want to be Deadshot here and I be Harley?
I would love to.
Oh, take me, Deadshot. Why aren't you saying anything, Deadshot? Speak to me, lover.
I got a daughter that would love you.
Oh, you're a man of few words, but you say the word is shit. Oh, take me. Oh.
Not good.
Okay. Okay. This is on you. This is yours.
All right. Okay. All right. Exterior, Gotham City. Rotted pier. Night. Batman dumps Harley on the hood of the Batmobile. She's unconscious. Shit. He gives her chest compressions. Is she dead? Batman does the unthinkable. He licks his lips.
Fuck off. I don't like that at all.
He puts his lips on hers and gives her the breath of life. Harley's hands suddenly grab his cowled face, and she turns it into a kiss. Batman pulls away. She stares of gratitude and hatred. So wild. Delicious.
Oh, I hate how he really likes these scenes. Like,
oh, he loves it. Yeah. Harley, why the favor, Bats? Batman, Joker took something important away from me. It's his turn. He yanks her up, his black cape wiping frame.
Is there why is this so ambiguous? Is he... Joker took something important from...
I guess it's Robin.
Joker took Robin's virginity. Now he's going to take Harley's virginity.
Oh no!
Well, there's got to be a reason why the cape wipes the frame.
It's a classic. It's a fade to black. It's a classic fade to black.
It's literally a classic staple of the off-screen sex.
It is. Oh no!
Oh, I hate that.
I prefer the original where there's just no dialogue. I think it works better, genuinely.
The thing is also, even in the way that scene is done in the original, though, it looks like Batman's going in for a kiss as well.
Yeah, it really does. It doesn't look like a breath of life.
Who taught him CPR? Like Batman.
Yeah.
Imagine him trying to resuscitate Jason Todd.
Oh no! Why'd you have to put that in my brain?
Jason, I'll save you.
Batman licks
his lips. Of course, in this universe, Jason Todd's quite a bit older, so just note that.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Oh, this is yours. This is you get yourself a Harley Deadshot scene.
Oh, although did I not just?
Oh wait, no, you did, didn't you? Okay, so
no, so you get the Harley Deadshot scene.
Okay, I tried to buy it off. Okay,
make the most of it. I'll give you this one.
She decides not to kill him. Holsters her gun. Have you ever been in love? No, never. Bullshit. You don't kill as many people as I do and sleep like a kitten at night if you feel shit like love or empathy. Figures. Another textbook sociopath. So what do you call this? Called what? She moves closer, puts a hand on his chest, then nose to nose, eye to eye. This.
Ooh.
What do you call it? Well, that's my penis.
Well, I've got to say, up until the penis part at the end, the rest of it actually, that's all more or less word for word what's in the in the regular theatrical cut.
If I remember,
I remember the whole sleeping like a kitten part. But...
Yeah, that's true. Except moving closer, hand on chest, and all that stuff. Like,
oh yeah, no, that wasn't in it.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, they seem to get rid of the entire Deadshot and Harley romance in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because in the theatrical cut, they wanted audiences to really love Joker and Harley.
They're such a cute couple. Like, they're
so cute.
Couple goals. Oh.
Oh
okay.
My God, push me into a vat of chemicals.
Oh, yeah. Electrocute me, daddy. I'm daddy's little monster.
Oh, is this... I got some Diablo stuff.
You got an ending.
Right.
You got an ending.
Ah, cool. Interior, Belle Reve, Diablo cell, night. Diablo has a normal cell now. A shrine to his family. Photos. A votive candle burns. He sits cross-legged on his bunk, meditating. I was about to say medicating.
He's taking his little paracetamols,
Yeah. His face looking more peaceful than it ever has.
So, the good ending.
Yeah, the good ending. Yeah.
Again,
it's kind of it's nuts though that even more people survive in a film called Suicide Squad.
Yeah, literally. Why is this film even called Suicide Squad? Just call it Task Force X.
Yeah,
it's false advertisement. The only person that died was the man who could climb anything.
With some kind of Task Force X.
We some kind of squad.
Squad.
Okay, right. So I've got Harley and because that last one was short. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. I'll take this one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got 2 whole pages of fucking Monster T. You can have this. Fuck you.
Oh man,
just being lazy.
You got to have all the fun.
Pull your weight around here.
Fine. Harley, we thought you were fish food, Killer Croc. No one beats Croc at his game. Thwack.
Is Killer Croc Santa Claus now? Or
No, I had a voice break halfway through.
do you want to go again? You want to demonstrate your Croc skills?
I live on the ground. No, it ain't. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better.
Don't worry,
Okay.
it's okay.
Thwack. That's when 4 tendrils jack into him. Croc's eyes go black, and he grabs Katana around the neck and restrains her so the tendrils can plug in again. Her sword arm is pinned. Katana draws her short sword, hacks at the encroaching tendrils. Harley swinging her bat at them. Wow, nice job, Harley. Deadshot and Flag run to help.
You helped.
They must be so glad she's here. Yeah, pulling our weight.
Just I'll be quiet. Don't worry.
Thwack. Boomerang is attacked by tendrils. He spins and whirls with his twin boomerangs. They overwhelm him. Deadshot reaches Croc, tries to pull away the tendrils, but Croc bats him away. Flag hacks the tendrils with his combat knife. Deadshot loads his wrist magnums. Blasts the tendrils, controlling Croc. Diablo runs to Boomerang, working up his strength, ready to immolate Boomerang if he emerges under Enchantress's control. So this is something that wasn't really done in the film. The whole mind control thing. I don't think.
Yeah, they only did the whole you see your dreams. So you see Harley married to Joker. Deadshot's dream is to kill Batman, which is odd considering the way they set up his character.
Yeah.
And then it's because the thing is, they went for the whole sympathetic villain route, but his ultimate dream is to just kill Batman. But then,
on one hand, I'm I get it, he's a villain, but at the same time, he's made to be so likable throughout the whole film.
Yeah, literally. So. They even do the whole trip. He's got a little girl, he's got a little girl that doesn't approve of his job,
Yeah.
Daddy, please don't.
Daddy, please.
All right, so interior, hotel room, Joker's flashback, day. The room is trashed, booze bottles everywhere. The walls covered with manic, disturbed writing. Kind of seems to be a fixture of this Joker, just,
Yeah.
If you're not sure that he's crazy, he's going to just write it down.
Did he spray paint damaged onto the wall?
It's just a bunch of, I am very crazy.
Do you understand, audience? He is damaged.
Do you have this figured out? It would be better if it was just eggs. Just fucking eggs everywhere.
Then at least he'd be a bit more unpredictable,
All right, get ready for this. Joker is naked on the floor in a fetal position.
Oh.
He's got a little bang flag poking out of his penis.
Oh no.
The door bursts open. Harley runs in. She's finally found him. She holds her man in her arms. He's grateful to see her.
I'm really struggling to picture this scene, and I'm not sure if it's because my brain is just refusing or if it's just...
Where does this even take place anyway?
Well, at first I thought it was in that room, where he's...
where he's got all the knives around him.
And he's got the baby clothes and other weird shit.
Just where David Ayer's prop department was just I don't know, fucking put anything on the ground.
It makes more sense in the scene you just read, because I just can't imagine Joker just patiently making this neat circle of knives and clothes just to lie down in the middle and
Monster T, the evil-looking gangster, just comes in what are you doing there, Joker? You want some help with that? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Am I taking this one?
Yeah, go on.
All right, okay. Joker peels off his prison top. He's ripped like an MMA fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sexy Joker.
This is the Joker of today. This is
the one. Yeah.
Fuck Arthur Fleck. This is
14-year-olds going nuts for this shit.
I want to play as him in Fortnite.
Oh no.
Oh god.
His shock white skin is tattered up. His cunning eyes burn with malice. towards all he holds dear. He powers up an electroshock machine.
I feel like this script really overcompensates the Joker. Like,
yeah,
you don't need all this. Just let the Joker just be himself, and you don't need to write all this stuff. It's so weird as well. Like, ripped like an MMA fighter. Why?
I've got to be honest, this does feel like I'm reading like a 50 Shades book, genuinely.
Yeah.
Just like his ripped body springs free. Holy cow.
His erect penis springs free as well.
All right, what's this? Dr. Quinzel. Please don't. Please. I did what you said. I helped you. Joker. You got to get some purring in there.
Yeah.
You helped me by scorching what few dear faded memories I had into a sizzling knot. You tossed me into a black hole of rage and confusion. Is this the medicine you practice, Dr. Quinzel?
Can I just say, we had that line in the extended cut, but
we did.
I never knew what the fuck he was saying.
No. The whole "is this the medicine you practice" line, I never actually realized that that's what he said.
I thought he said, like, you helped me by fading my dear faded memories. You put me in a black hole of rage and confusion without the medicine you practice, Dr. Quinzel.
I'm not sure what I thought. I think I just kind of filled the blanks.
Did he flub that line or what?
And the line was like, "I love the medicine you practice." Like, it doesn't sound like, "Is this the medicine you practice?"
We had 20 takes and that was the best one.
That was spot on.
Thank you.
Anyway, his pale hand proffers a rubber ball. Getting kinky. He traces his long, sharp pinky nail along her lips. Joker. Now I'm throwing you into the same black hole. Open up, doll, and bite hard. Man. So you don't break those perfect port slap teeth when the juice hits your brain.
You flubbed that line. That's Leto. Perfect poor slap teeth.
Poor slap teeth. That's how it sounds. I'm just copying. Poor slap. Yeah, how the hell does that? So, porcelain capped teeth. Porcelain capped teeth. She opens her mouth.
Oh.
He places the ball in.
I'm just imagine him just placing like a single testicle into her mouth.
Singular ball. Dude, just go with it. He's the Joker. He's weird. Oh no! I read the first two words. He smears, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
Reminds me of the meme, like when you smear cum on her forehead while saying Simba.
Oh god!
No!
Oh god!
No, in actuality, he smears conductive jelly. That's not much better.
It conducts babies.
Right. on two paddles, applies them to her temple.
Simba.
Joker. Forget you ever met me.
This script is so weird. It's kind of better and kind of worse. Like,
it is weird. I mean, I do think that the theatrical cut would have benefited from this elaboration, just because it kind of, here we actually see that Joker's actively trying to make her forget him. Because when you think about it, in the context of the film, what purpose does he have to electroshock her other than just other than he's just doing it for payback?
I thought he was he's doing it for clout.
Yeah, just doing it for shits and gigs, you know.
No, I thought in the film he was doing it because like he's trying to make her crazy, you know, like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah, and so I guess it makes more sense in the extended cut why he's kind of, you know, pissed off of her following him, because he's tried to make her forget. But obviously she still remembers, and so she's chasing after him. So.
Okay, so insert scope POV. Shadows move about the distinctive gnarled heads of lurking EAs. they got dudes posted up all over this place. How we're getting through? I'm doing like southern accent for him.
Yeah, playing it safe. Nice.
Wait, where's Flag? Deadshot looking around. Here's a truck engine. Deadshot sees Flag behind the wheel of a gasoline tanker. He aims it at the barricade, opens the door, and spills out onto the street.
We've read this.
Hang on.
I was just thinking, this is familiar.
We finished.
Oh, we finished? Is that all of it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's the Ayer Cut.
Wow. Yay.
So,
one good thing has come out of this, okay? I was actually quite upset the other day because I really wanted the Ayer Cut to be released. I'm less upset now. I feel I'm a bit more content. I'm a bit more content with it not being released.
So my angle with this is, like, he said that his cut scared the shit out of Warner Brothers. Like, that's literally his words here. I can see why. This scares the shit out of me. Like, from like, it's not from the perspective of, oh, it's too scary, but like from the perspective of like, gosh, do I want to see that happen on screen?
I reckon a big thing that Warner Bros. Were probably afraid of was the Harley Joker abuse, you know?
Yeah, but like, I mean, when they're just doing basic Joker Harley abuse in here, it's okay. They script in the context of big fiction. No,
I didn't know it was possible to get cancelled multiple times in one video.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just become a right-wing YouTuber. They'll accept me. But like,
nice. Good to have a plan B.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just appeal to outrage culture from now on. But
do it. Yeah.
Like, what was I gonna fucking? No, what I mean is like, they've got like the Joker Harley dynamic half right. It's mainly just the new stuff they do with it that doesn't work, like the whole lipping and stuff, like, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I'll say this: in some ways, it's better. As far as most of the squad go, it seems a bit better. As far as Joker and Harley go, in some ways better, in some ways worse.
I feel like what we would have benefited from if they did use this script is rather than just fighting Enchantress's faceless army, by having the whole brainwash situation, it could have been quite interesting to see the squad kind of fight amongst themselves. I feel like that would have been more interesting to watch than just, you know, those weird fucking M&M creatures or whatever, you know.
So I'm gonna say this: I still support release the Ayer Cut. Like, I want this thing out there because even if it doesn't seem like this movie's gonna appeal to me or that I'm gonna think it's good, I am so against the whole thing of like Warner Brothers completely reshuffling and cutting up a director's vision. I understand sometimes studios have to get involved. I understand singular visions don't always work. And I'm gonna say this: I think this would have proved controversial with the audience. I don't think people would have liked this. But cutting it up to the degree that they did, completely reverse engineering it into like a different film, I'm completely against that business practice.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the film was controversial anyway. A lot of people don't like what we had, so I feel like at the very least, it would have been good to have seen the director's vision, even if it was controversial. And hey, look, even if people didn't like it, you know, at least it would be out there.
This wouldn't be like quite the cynical black hole of lack of creativity that the original was. So like, by that merit, it sounds like this, like, there's a lot of people saying like, you know, the Ayer Cut sounds awful, they shouldn't release it. I still think they should, just based on principle. And also, like, David Ayer seems to imply that the cut is complete and ready to go. So if it doesn't cost them anything, if they're not going to need to do like extra for like what they did with the Snyder Cut or anything like that, like, go for it. But what I will say is this: I do think that David Ayer might be banking on a little more goodwill than he actually has with this. Like,
I mean, he has also come out and said that, you know, he regrets not making the Joker the main villain of the film. Like, from what I gathered from this script, it's not, it's not the same case as the Snyder Cut, where they were really big differences. The flow of this version of Suicide Squad is very much what we had, in the film that we had, just with a few differences and side things. But
I mean, as it stands, this is only a fragment of the script as it is. Like, there's more to see. But I think this is like the most notable stuff from the leaks and stuff. So I don't know how much more there is to it. But like, I'm gonna say this. I think with Zack Snyder, like with the Snyder Cut anyway, there was something there that DC fans needed to see. Even just on the basis of having a good Justice League movie. Even if it's just on that basis. There was a fan demand. Like, you can't have a DC extended universe and have your Justice League movie coming out looking like that, looking like the Whedon cut. Like, it's an embarrassment. Exactly. Like, the Snyder cut corrected the wrong there and made it right. With Suicide Squad, there's definitely not as much demand there. It's not Justice League. It really just isn't.
No, it's not. I actually I told you this before, but when Justice League, the original one, Justice League came out, I didn't watch it, and I spent years just refusing to, in hopes that we might have gotten the Snyder Cut. So when it was announced, the patience paid off so much.
Oh,
I'm glad that was my first experience, watching the film. And I've not seen the Justice League yet. I will watch it just eventually out of curiosity. But
so, with like the Whedon cut, like, I made the best of it when it first came out. I was like, well, it's the only Justice League we got. We've seen these characters on screen together. I like it. And the thing with the Whedon cut is it's quicker. The thing is, as badly made as it is, there's a high chance you'll have fun while watching it. You will be entertained. Oh, yeah. Even if it is in parts like a so bad it's good thing. But like, when the Snyder Cut was announced, I was kind of like ready to say, okay, Whedon Cut bad, right? Let's get on to the new one then, And when I finally saw the Snyder Cut, I was like, it was washing over me, Like, there's just so many little things, like the Whedon Cut's got like a different soundtrack.
Oh yeah, didn't they include like the Tim Burton Batman theme?
Yeah,
and the original Superman theme as well.
Yeah, but it feels so strange because like it doesn't belong to those characters. So like, when we heard like the Man of Steel theme in like the Snyder Cut, I was like, here we go, this is for real this time. We're doing this for real.
See, if it was something like the upcoming Flash film where they're going to get Michael Keaton's Batman back, then sure, use the original Batman theme. That actually kind of makes sense. But yeah, in Justice League, if it's not even the same version of the character, then it's just a bit, it's weird.
It throws out the whole like music thematic landscape, basically.
Yeah.
A fun tidbit to note about David Ayer's Suicide Squad is it wouldn't have had pop songs in it.
Yeah, I saw that, and I've got to say, I think it would really, really benefit from not having pop songs.
I agree. Like,
I watched a scene earlier on. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's when they're going around introducing some of the characters, and I mean, for one or two scenes, it didn't have any music, and I thought to myself, this feels like the Ayer Cut. I think it's when they go and speak to El Diablo in his tank for the first time. And,
okay.
I don't know. I really wish it didn't have all that music in it. Like, it's just.
I found the whole thing with like Suicide Squad was it felt very, how do you do, fellow kids? Like, they were kind of trying to market it to like kids and teens and stuff, and like it was like the ultimate like DC's attempt at saying like, hey Gen Z, this is what we got for you.
What was your least favorite use of a licensed song in the film? Because I think mine has to be the Guess Who's Back scene. It hurts me so much.
Honest to God, it's not that vivid in my head. I'm gonna be real.
Well, you're lucky.
I think I remember there's like a scene where like you can tell it's a reshoot where like Harley Quinn just gets in an elevator.
Oh yeah.
And it just comes out of nowhere, and there's just like music playing, and she's just beating up all these enemies, and it's like there's no stakes or anything there either. Like,
yeah, that is a very obvious reshoot. I'm interested what that replaced from the Ayer Cut, if it did replace anything.
I mean, there is a chance that maybe some of these reshoots, maybe some of them were partly on air, maybe it's more what was cut, because I had assumed that like the club scene wouldn't be in this, and it is.
Really?
Or at least that it would be completely different. Like, there's still a lot of like the Joker whoring out Harley Quinn. I hate it. Like, he would sooner kill her, like, because he's got a weird sense of pride about him. I mean, I get that he kind of reverse engineers the situation later on, but the fact that he even gets, to to that point, just it makes me icky.
Yeah, but I feel like, do you feel? I feel like we've both always wanted to give Jared Leto the benefit of the doubt as the Joker.
Yeah.
And even despite his performance in Suicide Squad, I would still love to see everything else they filmed, because Jared Leto's come out and said that they filmed, like, I don't know if this is true, but they filmed like a film's worth of footage of him and Harley. And even if it's not great, I just want to see it, because I feel like that would be giving him a fair chance as the Joker. And obviously in the Snyder Cut, we have the Joker scene at the end. And I thought for the most part, that was a really good scene.
I thought he was fine in that scene. Like,
yeah.
There's one bit in there that I didn't like, where he was like, "I'll be the bigger man." I did not like that. That was the point where I was reminded, yes, this is the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, actually, you know how we were saying earlier that we struggled to translate a couple of lines? I actually didn't realize he was saying, "I'll be the bigger man." I thought he was saying something like, "I'll be the bearer of bad."
Yeah, literally, that's what I thought he was saying as well. Like,
as in, like, "I'll be the bearer of bad news." Like, I
had to rewatch it
for ages.
several times to work that out. But like everything else is fine. But that bit is just like the thing with the Leto Joker is, I feel like if you take away all the growling, the purring, give him a different laugh, you've got something okay there. And there is a movie where he's done like this cackling laugh in it. I can't remember what the movie is. But, like, he gets pinned down, he's doing this cackling laughter, and it's much better. I mean, I'll say this, I did think his laugh was improved in the Snyder Cut.
It was improved, I won't lie, it did still make me laugh a bit. It's kind of funny.
It felt a bit more real, but...
yeah, I do agree, it did feel like a slightly toned down version of what we heard in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, like, the thing in Suicide Squad, it just sounds fake. And you can literally see in the bit where he's, like, driving the purple Lamborghini, he's just rocking his head back and forth while he goes, and it's like, it's so fake. Whereas, like, in Justice League, it kind of sounds like the tail end of a laugh, but it feels like you still need that, like, explosive laughter, you know?
I feel like the closest thing we have to, like, a proper Jared Leto laugh is probably the scene... In the helicopter.
Yeah.
You know, when he's doing his, you know.
Yeah, no, he was all right there. It's still not my ideal Joker laugh by any stretch, but hey, it's a take, you know.
Yeah, it's a take. It's the joke it's the laugh that he decided to choose of all the different laughs that he practiced.
So I think we're done. So you're actually a YouTuber, aren't you?
Well, yeah, and my channel was quite unique in that I've got no videos. So, you know, I feel like I'm definitely bringing something new to the platform by not bringing anything. But no, I am planning to start making some videos soon. I've got my setup ready. It's just a matter of finding some time for it, really, between work and stuff. But I'm really excited. I've wanted to make YouTube content for a while, so yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into it.
Good. Well, yeah, like, watch this space, guys. Arniferous is going to be the next. I don't know it doesn't matter. Anyways.
You know what? I'll take it. I will be the next.
It will be the next person.
just the next in general. I'll be the next. Yeah. So to anyone who's intrigued, please do hit subscribe. I promise it'll be worth it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Arnie.
Thank you so much for having me, man. It's been great fun. Thank you.
And thank you to the audience for watching. I never know how to play these things out, but
me neither.
Yeah, until the next time, fuck off.